Ilias, you were right. The silence did mean something after all. Oh my god, I was not expecting this, but what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm lost. I did not expect gameplay. Hey guys, I'm new shit today, and yes, the official Sonic the Hedgehog account has shadow dropped a teaser of some Sonic Frontiers gameplay. That's right, not CGI, gameplay. So let's stop messing about. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's react and analyze the brand new teaser for Sonic Frontiers. It's 38 seconds, but let's do it anyways. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, new music. Alright. Yes! Forces model. Looks different. Whoa, what the hell is that? Whoa. Yo. This looks beautiful. Whoa. Okay, that was definitely the spin cycle. Let's go. Alright. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes! Updated logo! Yes! That logo actually looks really nice, actually. Ooh, that's a very nice logo, actually. Yo! Well, let's watch that one more time. In 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, this music actually sounds pretty nice, actually. This is a Hub World's music. If so, that's gonna be amazing. So we have the Forces model here. I've noticed that he does have a boost effect. He has that spin cycle thing. I'm glad that's actually in game. But you got some brand new enemies here. Don't know what that move is. The animation definitely feels very Forces-like. That definitely looked like the Lost Worlds kick, didn't it? Yeah, that was definitely the Lost Worlds kick. And that logo, man, pause on there right now. That is a really nice logo. I like that logo. It's still mostly white, but it's a big improvement from the original logo. Because the original logo is very basic, and honestly I was very disappointed with it because it was just coming off of Forces, and while Forces wasn't the greatest game in the world, the logo for Forces actually looked pretty good. And then they had that basic logo for Frontiers, so turns out that was a placeholder. Now this is the logo that you want to see, and overall looks pretty nice. I mean, it's got some style to it now with the Frontiers letters, and then the O's been turned into that thing. And we actually saw that in the gameplay where Sonic was running through and they created that shockwave or whatever it was. And then also, and just you can see in the background of the Frontiers letters, you can see the cyberspace effect there when Sonic was running in the first teaser we got. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's time for the analysis of this. Alright, so we start out with Sonic running in what seems to be the Starfall Islands, little meadows that we saw screenshots of before. And already I can see some things in the sky right now. You see some 3 lines there. I think those must be rails, right? Because we did see Sonic grinding on rails earlier, so that's gonna be rails, I'm guessing, up there. And then Sonic is still using the Forces model, but it looks like it's a bit different. His blue looks a lot more saturated or something like that. I don't know what they've done to it. I don't know if they've changed the Forces model a bit or if it's the exact same from the Forces model. This is how the Forces model looks in the Frontiers engine or something like that. But it definitely is still the Forces model, and he has the Forces animations too. But when he boosts, he doesn't have any boost effect, which is very peculiar. Now, if you remember a couple of months back, Saki told us that the Forces model Frontiers was a placeholder, and from this gameplay is obviously still there. So is this footage still like early in development or something like that? Because I guess it would sort of make sense because Sonic also has no boost effect here, so maybe this is still early in development footage. But I think by now they're not really going to show early in development footage because this is where promotion for Frontiers is going to start. If they're going to show Frontiers off, they need to show it in their best light, so where the game is in development right now. So my gut is telling me that this footage that we're seeing right now isn't early in development, it's what the game looks like right now, but I don't know, I still have a bit of faith in Saki, so I'm hoping that this model is still a bit of a placeholder because throughout the teaser that we got right here, the animation definitely looks a bit stiff. Definitely seems to be using a lot of the Forces animations, and from what we heard, lots of the leaks, including Daki's leak, have said that Sonic had a different model compared to the one in Forces, so I don't know, man. Is this footage early in development, or is it how the game looks like right now? Maybe Sega can tell us that later when they show more stuff of the gameplay and give more information on it. Maybe they can tell us that, but until then, I think I might believe that this is how the game looks like right now because, I don't know, man. I just think that the Unsure Frontiers offer like big events like the IGN Game Fest or whatever it's called and Summer Game Fest, then they will show Frontiers in its best light that it possibly can, which is how the game will look like right now, because the game is going to look most polished right now. Anyways, after sidetracking a bit there, also in this little shot here, we see one of those like little chair throne things right next to Sonic, and we'll see some sort of rock thing next to him. I don't know what it is. But then also in the background, in the far left, we can see one of those towers actually that were in the first in-game shots we saw at the Game Awards back in December. Now just before this little section cuts off, we see some sort of floating platform or something that Sonic is running towards. Now, I don't know what those actually are. It just seems like floating rocks for the time being, but then again, in the first gameplay in-game shots we got at the Game Awards last year, we did see some floating islands or something like that. One that was shaped like an emerald too, so maybe that's what that is or something, I don't know. Right in the next snippet of gameplay we see Sonic running in some sort of circle thing. But as he's running on it, we also see, I think that's some rings on a red rail, is that? I think that's a red rail, because we also did see these in some screenshots when we got the Game Awards trailer thing. And then we can see in the top left in the background there, some more rails in the sky. And we got one that looks like a Z or S or something. But then we also see some sort of red circle thing there. Looks like one of those orbs we see later in the trailer. But then we also see a bunch. Actually, I've just realized something. I don't think that red thing is actually a rail. I can see it turning into a path as you go further back, so I don't know. But it's great to see that actually got a lot of rails and stuff here, because we need to see those Sonic elements in there. We can't have an open world filled with nothingness. We need those Sonic elements in there to make it feel like a Sonic game. Anyways, after running on that circle thing for a bit, the camera zooms out. We get Sonic doing this shockwave thing. I think that's what caused what's caused from the circle thing that's running in. But then we see a spring, actually, just realized there. Spring to the middle right, sort of. And then also a spring there, actually, with the rings on it. Actually, in the top right, we got some enemies or something, I think that is. I think those are enemies. And then we see a question mark thing there. I'm pretty sure that's part of the hood or something. Not sure what that is. Maybe that's a point of interest or something like that. But, is that a dashpad to the left there, too? I think I see a dashpad there. Yeah, that's definitely a dashpad, I think. Okay, we have some springs, rings, dashpad. Okay, this is definitely a lot more Sonic-y than what we saw first. Actually, in the center there too, we see some sort of red glowing thing. Interesting stuff here. Right, anyways, carrying on. Right, we could do what actually seems like a spin cycle here. And Sonic is fighting some sort of enemies that look like those Cybertron thingies, whatever, in the first trailer. So, interesting stuff here. So we definitely see the spin cycle here. So when Sonic runs in a circle around these enemies, they get flown into the sky, allowing Sonic to homing attack them and do some damage. We'll see a couple rings in the background there, but nothing too interesting in this piece of gameplay. Mostly focusing on combat, it looks like. The next shot is Sonic doing the Lost Worlds kick, it seems, and onto these white ball enemies. These sort of remind me of those things from the Sonic Boom TV show. I think he calls them ball bots. They seem like that, but also seem like the enemies from the movie. Sonic destroys them, but then it cuts to this thing here, where Sonic does some sort of air dash thing and just becomes an anime kid, literally, and just zooms in the sky and goes and attacks the robot. And then goes even further to do some sort of thing that looks like the tornado spin thing in Sonic Heroes, it looks like. Now, once again, the animation is definitely a bit stiff and weird there, because Sonic kind of just spins around while doing the same animation there, which does make me hopeful that this is early in development footage because of the stiff animation, because once again, Sonic did say that the Force model is a placeholder, so I don't know. We then cut to see Sonic grinding up some more rails, and yeah, once again, he has no boost effect. We definitely see them boosting on the rails to make him go a bit faster. And now I've just realized something. This means that the open world does actually have the boost formula in, but it's definitely a better controlling boost from what was in Forces, so I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I was kind of expecting some sort of momentum thing or maybe even adventure, but no, it definitely seems like the open world has some sort of boost formula in it. So does that mean the cyberspace stages are going to have a different controlling boost of the open world? Or is it going to be the same, where you just have combat in the cyberspace stages too? Because we know from the leaks that the cyberspace stages actually have the boost levels in it. So I don't know. Not too sure. And also, just at the edge of the rail before the gameplay cuts off once again, we see some sort of dash rings at the end of the rail. So, and then it also leads to some red platform things in the mountainside there. Not too sure what this is actually. But actually, I think Sonic's grinding near the tower thing, because you can see on the bottom left there, just as the gameplay cuts off, we see a rail leading around this what's it called, this tower thing. So, and from the shape of it too, definitely seems like one of those tower things that we saw in the earlier shots, obviously in the background and stuff like that. So I'm guessing that's what this is. The next shot brings us into some sort of massive enemy that tries to crush Sonic, but he dodges out of the way. But then it looks like Sonic can run up the robot's arm or whatever this thing is. But I'm not gonna lie, from the effects it gives off with the blue things in it, it seems like it might be automated, which I don't really like because I prefer to have like fully like not automated parkour, like what was in Sonic Lost Worlds. We need parkour back, man. That would be honestly amazing. But anyways, after Sonic parkours up on this robot's leg or whatever it is, it cuts to some shot where he is definitely doing the Lost Worlds kick, because I can see the animation here. That is exactly the same animation from the Lost Worlds kick, so definitely got some sort of Lost World influence here, which honestly, I'm not mad about, because Lost Worlds had a very diverse moveset and it is some polish here and there. So with them putting it into the open world, that is also a bad sign actually at the same time, because that might signify that they're actually using some Lost World physics, which we don't want, obviously. We want some proper physics, because Lost World didn't have any momentum at all. They had the run button and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that doesn't mean that. But yeah, once Sonic defeats this, it has some purple explosions, which honestly looks pretty damn cool. And it also looks like the one from the CGI trailer, from the Game Awards trailer too, when the robots explode. There's some sort of purple or pinkish explosion that Sonic has to run away from. And then after that explosion, the gameplay cuts off. But I just want to look at the background of the area where Sonic's actually hitting, well, kicking the cockpit of this robot thing, whatever it is. We do see some more rails in the background. Once again, some rails over water. Now this makes me wonder, is that water going to be death, or can we run on that water? Because if we can run on water, that is going to be absolutely amazing, because we know there's going to be Starfall Islands, which means it's plural, so we know there's going to be 4 islands, so I hope we can run across water or something like that to get to different islands once we unlock them, because that would be pretty awesome if we can do that. But that is it for the gameplay teaser. Now, it was quite short, but we did manage to break up a lot of things from it and see some things which could be speculated. But one thing I've noticed about the entire thing is that they seem to like rails a lot. We got rails floating in the sky around these towers. Now, I hope that's not the only sort of thing that Sonic can use to traverse the land, because that's going to be kind of annoying, because it's going to be a bit automated and we don't really want that, because we want to kind of explore the world ourselves without automation. But maybe they'll explain that some point in the future. Who knows? But yeah, that's about it for today's video. So yes, we finally got a teaser at Frontiers gameplay, and this just in. IGN have confirmed that tomorrow at 9 PM Pacific time, we're going to get a full-on reveal of some Sonic Frontiers gameplay. So I am so hyped for that, man. That is going to be absolutely awesome. Man, it's time. It is officially time. June is the month of Sonic. Here we go. But what do you guys think of this new teaser for Sonic Frontiers gameplay? Do you have some concerns for the gameplay, or are you just full-on blind excitement? Sort of like I am. Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed by hitting that join button down below. And remember, it's not necessary. And I will see you all next time. Actually, tomorrow. Peace!